Y'all, I think I have just one sourdough. Look, look. Like, look at her. She is just nice and plump, and she has the actual fold from the thing that I cut into her. Like, she has risen properly. I am so happy. 4 tries, and I have a good sourdough bread. Like, the third one was also pretty good, but like 4 tries, and we have perfection. Okay, but since I'm on my lunch break, let's walk the chickens. So since the snow has been melting quite rapidly lately, which is really unusual for February in Estonia, because usually February is like the proper cold month of the year, but because it's been melting so much, I have been able to free range my chickens with observation, so that they can have some enrichment and also some grass to eat. But before I let them out, there's some things you need to know. So the rooster of the flock is gone, and it was a difficult decision because I have been working for the entirety of last summer, and also and also this winter, to sort of make make him better, because he would constantly attack my father, and sometimes even me. And last summer I got him to the point where he sort of respected me, at least, so that he wouldn't, so that even if he would try to attack me, he would pretty soon understand that I'm the boss and not and stop his shenanigans. But yesterday, when I let him out to free range for like one of the first times of this season, he just would not stop. So I'm gonna show you some clips from yesterday to give you an impression of what happened. Like, nothing gory, just what happened. We're both panting because this gentleman hates my guts. We decided to give him the winter to see if he would wise up and learn not to attack people. But as you can see, he has not learned. He has in fact, gotten worse. So what's going to happen this spring depends on how well you behave. I was going to order a couple of chicks in summer, in June. So I'm going to order a rooster chick as well then, with the other ones, and this gentleman is going to become a chicken roast because he has not learned his lesson. He is not trying to be better, and even when I he has just tried to attack me, and that's why I have him I'm holding him, is because I'm supposed, like, I read that if you catch him when he attacks you and hold him until he calms down, which he's not doing, then it should help assert dominance and sort of make apparent to him that I'm the boss, not him. Yeah, me. And yeah, it's not working. Nothing's working, which means that sooner rather than later this gentleman is going to become soup if he doesn't calm down. It's done. I had to do it because he would not stop attacking, and he was only getting worse. And I can't have a keeper of the flock that attacks people constantly. So yeah, I'm calmed down. It's the next day and I don't have a rooster anymore. So it's really sad, and I I gave him the best life that I could, and I was extremely patient with him, but I simply cannot have a rooster who attacks people, because if he becomes worse over time, then that could mean that at some point he might actually attack attack someone's head. And when a chicken or rooster pecks your eye, that's done. Like, you're done. So I could not risk that, and so that meant that the rooster had to go. And one of the things that I also saw with the rooster yesterday was that he had pecked away almost all of the feathers on his bum. And I checked for pests, and there were no lice or pests like that. So I think that he may have done that just from the stress, because the previous day he had also tried to attack me quite a bit, and I think he was just becoming more stressed out from viewing humans as enemies. So it was for the best that I got rid of him. What I actually wanted to do my chickens video about is to introduce them all to you and just talk about my flock, because since I've had them, they've brought me an immense amount of joy. Now, I can't really catch all of them because some of them are really scaredy, but some of them I can catch, and the ones that I can, I will show you as well. And yeah, I just wanted to show you my flock. The breeds that I got are all mixes of different breeds, so that they are autosexing, which means that at the age of 1 day old, they have markings on their heads or in their coloring that enable anyone to tell if they're female or male. So that I didn't have too many roosters when I got the chicks. So I have 2 brown ones, which are a mix of Leghorn and Rhode Island Red. I don't have names for them. I just call them light brown and dark brown because they're quite visibly, one of them is lighter and one of them is darker. And then I have 2 that are Marans mixes that are completely black in color, and one of them I have named. The one that I have named has a crooked toe that I didn't fix when she was little, because it didn't really seem to bother her. And her name is Cardi B because she has the fluffiest bum. She has the fluffiest backside, so that's why she's called Cardi B. Get out of my garden! No! Yes. And the brown ones and the brown and the black hens are absolutely impossible to catch. They are just way too scaredy, especially the brown ones. I think it's because of the leghorn that they have in their mix, because leghorns are really scaredy. And I have 3 chickens that are gray, and they are sort of a mix of a barred Plymouth Rock or something like that, and Rhode Island Red, and they're my best layers. And I have named one of them Fiona because she's the bravest little chicken. She is the first in row to get anything or to check out anything new. She is totally the bravest one. And then I have a single chicken who is really light gray in color, and she lays green eggs, actually. Oh, I forgot to tell you what kind of eggs everyone lays. Actually, I'm gonna show you. I got some eggs to show you. So the black chickens, they lay these really nice dark brown eggs that you don't really see in the store, in my opinion. And the gray chickens lay these really basic light brown eggs, which, like, I mean, they're my best layers, so I get these kinds of eggs most consistently. Also because those are the only chickens that I have 3 of. Then the brown chickens, they lay this really nice beige eggs, and as I said, the light brown chicken lays actually this darker beige, and the dark brown chicken lays the lighter beige. So that was really interesting for me to find out, because I thought that the darker the chicken, the darker the egg. And what I'm most proud of, which I love the most, is Clara's eggs. Clara's little green eggs. They're such a nice color, because I really like these green eggs, and like everyone in my family who gets the eggs, and my mother's neighbor who I give eggs to, everyone really likes these green eggs. And because of that, when I'm ordering new chicks in June, I ordered them they're going to arrive on the 22nd of June. I ordered 3 chickens that lay green eggs, so I'm going to have 4 total who lay green eggs, a lot of green eggs, and also a replacement rooster, like probably a different color than the previous one I had, and hopefully he will grow up to be less violent than my first rooster, because like it is partially in their genes, like depending on what the rooster who sired them was like, and hopefully the rooster that I get next is going to be better behaved. But yeah, this is the variety of eggs that I get. Now you may be wondering why I only give my chickens supervised free range time and don't let them free range all the time. And that is because in this part of Estonia there is a ridiculous amount of foxes. And foxes are like the worst enemies of chickens. They just, once, like if a fox found my flock, it would just kill all of them. It wouldn't even eat all of them. It would just kill for the joy of killing, because that's how foxes are. Literally, when my dad put up his trail camera somewhere like on this hill, then you could literally get notified minutes after I locked up my chickens back up after free range time, and minutes after that I could see a fox just walking past, like not even 100 meters from the chicken coop. So the foxes are truly, they're around. They are very much aware that I have chickens here, and they are drooling over them. So because I don't have a livestock guardian dog, that seems like a bit too intimidating of a project for me to start, because I've never even had dogs. So I don't really want to get a livestock guardian dog. So I'm happy to let them have supervised free range time. I just use my lunch breaks for it, and especially in summer when I am spending like my late afternoons after work gardening a lot of the time, I can have them outside at the same time, because I can keep an eye on them as long as they're around me, and I can always corral them into a place where I can keep an eye on them better. And this is how I roll. I just chill with them while they forage, and I watch videos and enjoy my lunch break like this, because I eat fast. We might even make it down to the pond today. Let's see. One of the things that I'm most proud about with my flock is that I have trained them to come when I call. So basically when I tell them, hey y'all, let's go home in Estonian, they follow me all the way back to the run, because they know that once they get to the run, they're going to get treats. So watch this. See them running? and off we go. Lähme koju. Lähme koju. Lähme koju. We have a straggler. I hope she'll catch up. If not, I'll just catch her on her own. Tubig. Kana. I do this call so that the straggler knows that I'm giving treats. And I'll put some treats all around until I get the straggler. And everyone is safely back in the run where I can catch you and show you to people. So this one is called Clara. She's the one that lays the green eggs, and she's the silliest goose of them all. She's not the sharpest pencil in the box. Whenever there's a threat around, like everyone sees a hawk flying, then she is the last one to hide under a bush. She just has this sort of longer ping. They don't enjoy being in my lap, but I force them to anyway. And this one is oh my god, and this one is Fiona. She's the bravest one. She's been getting some new feathers on her chest, so she looks a bit rough. But she's the bravest one. She's the easiest one to catch also because of that. So I'm not gonna even attempt to catch any of the black or brown ones because they're more scaredy. But yeah, Fiona is the cuddliest one, which is not very cuddly at all. But I do catch her daily. Yeah, you're a sweetheart. Deep down. So that's all that I have to say about my chickens for now. I have a lot that I didn't discuss, like why I got chickens in the first place and like how I take care of them. But just I wanted to introduce you to the members of the flock, not everything that surrounds them. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.